somewhere in the town of Morio.
Hey Venom, it's me, it's Tooru.
What? How are you real?
Hey Venom, did you know Chapter 101 of Jojolion is out right now? Starring me. And you can read it right now on Manga.
Alright, so, as you saw in the intro, Tooru actually said that Jojolion Chapter 101 is finally out on Mangadex and wherever else you can read Jojolion, except in America. So anyway, yeah, Jojolion Chapter 101 came out after like a month's hiatus. We are finally back in the story of Jojolion. So, yeah, let's get into, the chapter. So, starting things off, we got the chapter cover, and it says, Real and Hope from this Whirlpool of Calamity. And going on to the first page of the chapter, we just see Tooru screwing around with a wasp nest, and he ends up eating the wasp that are like attacking him, exposing his rock human skin, which is guys, there's a reason I bully Tooru. This is exactly why. And we also see a picture of the Wonder of You behind him. And we are flashing back to the hospital scene. So anyway, as we're in this hospital scene, I'd like to make a quick note about this. So I ended up talking to my mom, who is a certified nurse right now. She's going back to nursing school again because she wants to graduate. But basically, I ended up telling her about Rai's injuries, and she said, while it is possible Rai can survive while missing 1/3 of a chunk of his brain, he won't be able to function properly. So, also, if Josuke doesn't get him to like a doctor or to the Rokaka fruit, um, Mamazuku is gonna die of blood loss. Like, he is dead. But on the next page, we got Josuke saying, No way, Mamazuku-san. And we also see Mamazuku's dead body on the ground. Yeah, he's dead. And you also get, like, all these holes in his body. So, yeah, he's dead. And we got Toru saying, So, there are unseen soap bubbles. Is that what Mamazuku just said now? So basically, yeah, we get like more information. We get to see more of Jobin's blood on the floor right here. And as we're going to the next chapter, we see Joshu breaking down. He's basically saying Jobin is dead and Norisuke is dead. The Higashikata family is falling apart and Tsurugi is just so fucked up and everyone's crying and Joshu just doesn't know what to do and he gets a plan and like he is beating himself because he feels so useless. He couldn't protect his dad. He couldn't protect, his brother, and he can't protect his nephew now. So he just feels so useless right now. Yasuho suspects that an enemy is coming, and she wants Joshu to go find Josuke because she's probably not gonna make it, and Joshu thinks the worst, and he actually thinks that Josuke might be dead, and but Joshu says he's gonna protect Yasuho. Joshu simps rise up. We're gonna defend Joshu throughout Jojolion. So Yasuo gets a plan along with Joshu to eat the Rokaka fruit to save Yasuho. And Joshu does, an incredible thing, and he says, if you eat this, it'll save you, it'll fix your arm, right? Toru is like, what? So, the Rokaka fruit, the new one, is not that ripe yet, but, it's the same one that, Josefumi had. Like, the one that Josefumi ate, it's the same one as the new Rokaka fruit. And suddenly Joshu knows about the equivalent exchange. He might have overheard it from Josuke and Norisuke. It's weird, but yeah, we get like new portraits of Yoshikage Kira and Josefumi Kujo, and we also see the same Josuke profile for him, but hey, it's nice to see Yoshikage Kira and Josefumi Kujo again. Last time we saw them was the Vitamin C arc and the flashback in chapter 98 of Jojolion. No, 99 of Jojolion. Sorry. So, yeah, Joshi says he's not gonna be a failure anymore, and he's gonna help everyone. So, yeah, Yasuho suspects that someone is there, and then, they end up eating the fruit. So, Joshi wants to, help Yasuho right now. And Joshi really wants to do this because he never, you know, he never done any of this before. And here comes a controversial bit. So to perform equivalent exchange, you need to be touching your partner because if Josefumi wasn't touching Yoshikage, I'm pretty sure the equivalent exchange wouldn't have worked, and Yoshikage would be dead again, and Josefumi wouldn't be able to help him. Also, Joshi never really knew about equivalent exchange till now. He thinks it's like sex. And the problem is that a lot of people are just assuming that, Joshu is taking advantage of the crippled Yasuho here. When it's like, guys, Joshu literally lost his dad and his brother. His nephew is busy dying, like having the Higashikata curse. And, like, Joshu is just, like, crying over this entire situation. Do you guys actually think that Joshu would actually, like, have sex with someone, especially when Yasuho is in, like, pure pain? So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the scene. I think people are being a bit too overreacted, like overreacting over this scene. Like, guys, have a cow. Honestly, like, it also feels like Joshu is baiting Tooru. Like, aside from, him taking the situation seriously, and he never done an equivalent exchange before, why would Joshu scream out loud that he was planning to have sex with Yasuho? And as you can see right here, as I'm zooming in, Tooru is busy in the leaves, and Joshu notices him. So I personally think this is a plan of Joshu to, to like lure in Tooru. He's pursuing Tooru. So anyway, Yasuho ends up she ends up finding out that Tooru is the stand user behind the Wonder of You, which she still thinks it's a head doctor, by the way, because only Josuke and Mamazuku know about the head doctor's real name. So yeah, she suspects that the Wonder of You is Toru's stand, and she ends up eating the Rococa fruit, and blah 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 blah. This happens. This is why I was telling you guys earlier in the video about why you need to be touching your partner. Why was Joshu in this position? Because you literally need to be touching your partner in order to perform equivalent exchange. As you can see by this scene, Joshu's leg is going through Yasuho right now. And, this happens. And Strawberry Chan, I'm not afraid. Joshu Redemption arc is coming. Slowly but surely. It's not sexual assault. I'm pretty sure it's a plan by Joshu. You guys gotta give credit to Joshu sometimes. Like, he's on the road to redemption. So anyway, yeah, we get this from Tooru. Nice. And, yeah, Yasuho and Joshu ends up performing equivalent exchange, and Joshu is starting to become afraid. And Joshu gets a tiny baby arm, and it looks like a tree stump. Like, if you pull out a tree, this is like the roots that are coming out of it. It's actually kind of cool. And yeah, with her arm restored, Yasuho is facing her ex in chapter 102 of Jojolion, and Tooru is right there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the chapter. again, guys, Joshu, look, everything Joshu's done has been a misunderstanding due to other people. And, I feel like Toru needs to get more hate because, he's technically a pedophile because rock humans are not who they say they are. And, I honestly feel like this is Joshi's plan to like lure in Toru because why would he publicly announce he's having sex with an injured, crippled person? It just feels out of character for Joshu, especially when Joshu said, he was gonna save Yasuho. So I'm pretty sure this is like Joshu's plan to like save Yasuho and like to pursue, Toru so that way he can give Josuke a fighting chance just in case if he's alive. But who knows? This is just me speculating and trying to defend Joshu because people have been hating Joshu a lot, mainly because of his hair and due to misunderstandings and mistranslations. The Hiwa Mata Naburu translation actually kind of makes him out to be a rapist, while the Dog Park translation doesn't make him out to be a rapist, and he actually has, good goals. So, yeah, I'm on the Dog Park squad, defend Dog Park. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for my thoughts on chapter 102. I mean, chapter 100. It's a pretty short chapter. A lot of the Jojolion chapters have been short recently. I'm glad we're off the Jojolion hiatus and we're finally back to kick off steam. And, I'm just excited for chapter 102. We're finally going places. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in November 17th, next month. Bye bye. I can't believe I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm pretty sure Joshu is going to get his arm back. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I need to stop restating things, but yeah, with King Nut Call, Joshu could easily screw off Toru's right arm in chapter 102 and get his right arm back. Unless equivalent exchange doesn't work like that, I'm pretty sure due to King Nut Call, he can actually do this. And he can also like screw off Toru's dick. Knowing Joshu, that's probably gonna happen in like chapter 102. So anyway, that's it from me. Goodbye.